Clinical depression is a mood disorder. It affects how you feel, think, and behave. Clinical depression may often make you feel sad and have a loss of interest. By having clinical depression, you may not want to do normal day-to-day activities and feel constantly like you're not yourself.
Depression is the most common mental illness or disorder. It affects about 26% or 17 million adults in the United States. As mentioned before, depression is not a disease, it's more of a disorder, so it does not affect a specific system in your body. It is more known as a branch of the psychiatric disorder. But what is a psychiatric disorder?
A psychiatric disorder is also known as a mental disorder and more recognized as a mental illness. It has a wide range of conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. The most common types of these ones are clinical depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, dementia, attention deficits, and schizophrenia. But its most common is clinical depression. A disorder of the psyche is a very complex yet interesting concept. It is said to have many classes or branches, allowing its functions or better understood problems to be quite diverse and not easily explained. Psychiatric disorders account more for aggregate disability than those involving any other organ system. When talking about psychiatric disorders, we are talking about an intercalation between biological, social, and mental elements. To be better understood, or put in a more simpler perspective, disorders of the psyche are basically, in other words, disorders of the mind, which affect, as we mentioned before, how we feel, how we think, and how we behave. So yes, it may have a lot of complex or diverse characteristics, but basically, a psychiatric disorder is a condition that affects our brain.
The organ contemplated and affected in this disorder is logically the brain. This disorder is centered and mainly involved on the brain because of the word psychic. The word psychic itself means mental illness, which is clearly referred to as an illness centered in this organ.
Now, we know that the brain is a central organ affecting this disorder. What this basically is trying to say is that when this disorder happens, the organ that is going to be the most affected is obviously going to be the brain because it's a brain disorder. The main function of the brain is to be a central control of all the other organs. It's like the headquarters of the body. It is in charge of telling and making sure every single organ does its jobs accordingly.
Depression is practically a disorder, but it may affect your physical health and well-being. It may seem reflected in your entire body, especially if not treated. It may lead to obesity-related issues because of the constant weight loss and gain. This may also cause nutritional deficiencies. Blood vessels may also become constricted, raising the risk of cardiovascular problems. Depression weakens your ability to fight any kind of disease, which means the immune system becomes seriously damaged.